before. I've been sitting in the library for a while, and I've basically only started to make sure I could capture it. And yeah. I don't expect it to be too expensive on my system. You can capture it. Yeah, it's a roguelike horror thing. While I haven't actually played it myself, I have seen playthroughs of it, so I like what I saw. So let's go through Noah's guide. You can change how things look, but I like this one. You can switch between 1 and 2-bit styles. Just continue this one. So yeah, since I have not played at all, these are stuff for quick play. We're just gonna do spine-chilling story of School Scissors. It's the first time playing a horror. I recommend you start with spine-chilling story of School Scissors. We're trying more complex games. City of Chiokawa, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Right here. Rogue figures can be seen gathering units. On this, some creatures terrorize society. Rapid technological progress in modern area brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. From the clues, spells, and dwindling insanity, investigate mysteries across the city and realms beyond. The old train slows down and stops at its last station. The world is at home. Finally, arrived at the community. Loud. By the way, it should be said, I have sound set to like 10%. Music, 10%. So. How do I choose the options? Oh, I just have to go to status, spells, items, options over there. Straight weapon. Straight razor. Sharp one-handed perception. Yes. So chance to clean. Go ahead and expect. Reminds you of something American high school with the shade right now. I'll tell you what I'm supposed to be, but with it, kayak. Ooh, folklore. Use +1 reason. So you have like 2 health meters. Stamina, which is like physical health. Reason, which is your mental health. And then your physical and mental stats. Kind of. The 4 FND is funds. Tasty. Well, the 4 important message is here, kind of like shares, kind of item, kayak. No spells, no status, more other items. Story so far. We've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the kind of skin on the Thunder Street. It's race against time and can't unless it's about town is safe. It's May 3rd. So why did it say 1980X when the map up here says 1984? Start mystery combat tutorial on. I don't know how it works. Find chilling schools stories. Find chilling story schools. Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. One with quite a smile. Sharp as scissors. Your friend was up to something. He left you his notebook full of cryptic clues. Send her back where she belongs. After he too disappeared, decided to study the notebook for clues. He tells a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that can happen? Investigate the mystery. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. The missing friend has left you a notebook. Rumors are true. Stop the tall woman with scissors. You'll need a formal ritual to force a material things in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. I only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Okay. Got school lockers, explore school, access storage. Let's try school lockers. I think that's brimstone. What's that? That damage. Reason. New item. Wooden bat. Need tiny key to open this locker. Well, up here, Doom is like our client, basically. And that. Slightly dusty. Yeah, perception is, at least I'm assuming that perception is better, so we'll stick with our straight razor. So they're both 4 damage. Straight razor is a little slower, but has a higher chance to hit. But again, our perception is better than strength. Explore school. Investigating classroom. The faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. Fantastic. Solve. This chalk not found. Holy candles not found. I think something horrible is happening in school. I must hurry and find those items. The school gym noticed a strange black doll up against the wall. Needs anatomy class perk. Come closer. Mr. Better judgment, you approach the doll. You see makes you gasp more. The doll isn't a doll. Some movement causes tiny black spiders to move, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. It's to reason. Off to a fantastic start. Now the options here. Let's peek outside. Nothing bad's gonna happen. No additional page from your friend's side. Less chalk is up on the roof. On the door, click on the handle and drag the rest. New achievement unlocked. Pop up for me, so you shouldn't risk that. Storage. Just have friend's diary. She'll can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Being panels in the classrooms tomorrow will try to perform most of the ritual. Strange tall woman has been following me all day. I can't make it the last line. Maru is acting strange. I'm gonna talk to her after class. Hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. So let's put the wooden bat into storage. Back to exploring. Then you go to the roof. Something's wrong. Instead of the clear blue sky, you see the floated corpse of long forgotten deity moving above over the school's roof. The area between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch borders still lurk here. Let's run. Strength check success. See him grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading to our world. Resolve. Oh, which reminds me. Look outside. Got a big update, so I do plan to go back to the enemy fight and start Silly. I might have actually done that tonight. This sigil is kind of less choppy. Used to draw the sigil in a ritual. The sigil as best you can, but hopefully it'll be enough. What was the design? So it's okay. Square with a little droopy. Is that not it? Let's explore more since we need candles. Tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. Your new biology teacher, could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Sure. Luck check. Success. Your substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Only mundane titles you find one called Extinction of Mankind. Shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. Plus 5 XP. Oh boy. Oh yeah, here's our level XP. My scissors is getting out, we must hurry. Still no candles, so... Again... Good. Found the holy candles in the friend's backpack. Looking as it's stripped by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Oh no. Let's do it. Oh, what's that? Step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all painted by a wide smile. Now's your chance to fight and defeat this horde. It's also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? You know, I usually prefer 2 eyes, but... 6 out. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and use from the action menu. So, here. Once you build a sequence bar, C, press launch sequence to finish your turn. Okay, so... let's make it just... Okay. Scissor kick woman. I missed the first one twice. So up here is power chance to attack the enemy successfully, higher power, higher HP. Currently chance to hit is lowered by 60%. Reach sequence enemy perform an attack during their stamina, using both. Fantastic. Enemy stamina, ruined by getting skill. Time you will discover new combat moves available through the action filter. First new weapon. We can choose the opponent improvised weapon. I have an actual weapon. Broken bottle. 40 to guarantee. Boost. Actually, I would like to. I don't have too many chances, but thank you, game, for making me use the inferior weapon. Okay. Third, finish it here. Lost 55. Able to. Actually, maybe we can do. Yeah, just 2 kicks. Guaranteed kill. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothing. Find your friend gravely wounded, but alive. You help him up. Both of you limp away from the school, so police sirens get louder. Find chilling story of school scissors. Ending game. War is over, for now. Not the only mystery plaguing this town, so continue your investigation. Becoming Doom. 4%. Continue. Okay. Well, ugh. That's a little too red. Game Boy. Okay, I can fix that one. Let's do action crit, I guess. After we'll prepare the stand skeptic playthrough, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff. In-depth stuff for now. Chiyokawa, something strange is happening. Ah. Yep. Supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria. A perfect black marble statue has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of where it's long awaited. It's probably actually supposed to be Museum of Maru, so blank blank blank. Old gods rule, both you and enemies deal extra damage. Character exclusive for cards. Okay. No items. Everybody gains a visual. Okay, that actually kind of might help. Main game screen, user interface, management towards spells, game options, RPG elements, 6 basic stats, strength, outcome events, speed of certain actions, combat actions, perception, funds, saying how money you can spend, charisma, knowledge. Skilling will or 0 your character collapses and 0 your character dies. Okay. Inventory up to 4 items. Spec, use, equip, select them from there. 3 slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4 limit. A is your weapon, B is your trinkets or armor. Progress with your playthrough. More helpful tips here. Would you like to turn combat tutorial on? No. Okay. Well, stupid. Oh, nothing. Start your home. Check your mailbox. I'm not currently investigating weird events. Recent newspaper clippings and collecting an extra point in the right direction. Okay. Looking more, but events have been plaguing your town for some time now. Mark down 5 of them. Hoping there's something connected to them. Tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware your decisions will haunt you and your influence yet unsolved mysteries. Well, I say it's roguelike, but it's really more roguelite. Weird, nothing happens. Change outfit, bath, TV, through the peephole. Someone standing in the shadow, watching your door. That's something weird. It's gone. He's back. Storage. In storage. Here. Side figurine, you find some money, plus 1 funds. Nice movie poster. Okay. Oh. Captain, been closed. My column. Here's that. Okay. Start a new mystery. Fishes versus a violent vigil. Report of a rancid ramen. Spine chilling story of school scissors. Ending stuff. 4. Snorkel saga of moonlit sailors. Let's do food. Out thin air, brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. As people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night queues stretch out the door. Shamu customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owners sit silently behind the counter, grinning, polishing his gleaming knives. That's a finger in there. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? Investigate. Master mystery, investigate the circle location. As you progress, the location and rules may change. There are 2 item cards to complete this quest. And now when you actually keep an eye on games, since it's gonna be right here. Seaside Forest, Village, Mansion, downtown. Go shop for items with the best shopkeeper. Compass, 2 XP for each investigated location. That's good for right away. I think I will take that. Since, you know, nothing else was there and it's early on, but managed to HP funds, tons. Cigarettes. Plus 1 reason adds new status. Oh, is 8 damage to ghost enemies. Random discount item? Sure. Doggy discount. Bottle of milk. Food liquid plus 1 stamina. Lumu brand. Tasty milk. Whoops. Let's go with apartments. Investigate. When you stop by home to pick your lunch, find a pile of letters in the mailbox. Read the letters. Check failure. Staying up late investigating your current cases really increase your electricity bill. -2 funds. Fantastic. We'll investigate again. Museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. The Kofu is coming, and now you know the date. Groups of Doom, 10 XP. Goody. Misha. It's hard to tell when conjugate for that small pixel video. Also, I suck at reading kanji. Woman jumps out of her apartment opening door. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower, and suddenly the shower head starts spraying blood. The blood leads into the dark apartment. Let's try calming her down. Charisma check. Success. Woman sniffs and smiles because you feel like you prevent something awful. +4 reason. Nice. Also, I don't know if I can go above where I am with reason. Seems you're not the only one wanting to try. Ooh, I haven't been reading this. Stand line for hours. Confessions fall on deaf ears and you're shot. Alright. One more. 2 funds. 1 funds. Yeah, sure. Sneak into the alley in the dead of night. Daggedly look through the restaurant's garbage. It's all vile pulp, though a few chunks of meat look like promising samples. Excuse me. Smelly meat. Rancid meat of an unknown source. It smells horrible. Disgusting. We are here and investigate. Something's wrong. I don't see anyone on the street. This one was crowded just a minute ago. Better hurry out here. -1 reason. Fantastic. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rotten. Is that blood you can smell? Costume to enter. Sun-blasted heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain, sees an bolt of fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts running. Can't shake feeling that you are the target of the supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Dex check success. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's not wearing it, standing in the crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find a silver stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo plus a curious invitation. The O2 Lane. Deals 8 damage, plus 2% doom, cost reason, and stamina to use 2. Interesting, huh? Cast a spell, forget the spell. We'll try to keep that. Result. Finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. Good understood. White ones. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of Manu Park. Cast 1 spell without paying any. Interesting. I have exactly. Or a free cast. doesn't do me any good, so... Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded you're forced to sit on the floor. That's very strange. At least mine. I wasn't even alive, so... I'll tell you about what it was like then. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing food for the past week. Search for notes, call the police, or do nothing. Call the Popo. The nearest patrol line, tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman is grateful and gives you a small reward for participating inside the call. 2 whole funds. Slick hand you fill a pile with soup, walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Probably for the best. Lab. Pulling some delicate strings to get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the item material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the soup? Or the meat and the soup? Look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. What this thing is made of? It's alive, beating with soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the papers, wearing an excuse of preparing to flee town on the next train. Prepared for a fight, you march down the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to do it. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers still lining up where they remember the entrance. So the entire store is gone now. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and then jump back with the yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathe in its bowl. And you only stop to throw up on the street. Round report of rancid ramen, ending 8. Rewards for solving the mystery. Knowledge key plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation plus 15. Still hope minus 5 doom. Fantastic. Tireless 1 reason 1 stamina. Time passes plus 1 day. Continue. Old God stirs. Family 1. There's something wrong with the tap water. Black and old. Smelling like death. I hope it's just a temporary issue. The other mailbox you found is small key. What is it? Can't regain health. 2 mysteries. Fantastic. Oh, we got closer. Staying in the shadow, watching your door. Staying in the shadow, watching your door. Don't see anything weird. Storage. All my nothing is still in storage where it belongs. Save back to town. Hopefully this helps me with my victims from the downtown area with their slow slice. Slush. I don't have any VHS because that's too much. News. Vicious versus a fight vigil. So you confession looking letter. What does the law from Kentucky want with you? Regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. I'm sure you decide to check it out yourself. It's the worst thing that could happen. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress. You progress this mystery. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion. It stinks like spoiled milk. Lovely. And has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. Can't see the strange man anywhere. Search the room. Nothing really important here, but I think you might be able to use the one item you do find. A library book. Oh boy, long overdue. Use for 10 XP. Heavy book with thick cover. Long overdue. Watch it now. Takes you some time, but finally managed to find something. Is that another guest? Ask them what's going on. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. 8 hours until dawn. Who's that? You are here. Harris standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. Eyes laid in the master bedroom. She's paying you respects. Kawato, weird fiction writing. Kinda weird we talked about, bud. Purposes are strung up on my left prod. Marionettes with pain smiles and rosy cheeks. Nice to reason. Fantastic. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know? Let's see. I only used to know what it was for shrines, not funerals. It was clap, clap, bow for shrines, but as you return to the corridor, you notice another family member has arrived. Almost all the guests are studying small cards of Shinatsu. Often young heiress. The woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. Didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. The spiritual person left instructions we are asking you to follow closely. 10 p.m. Pray over the body. Bow clap, bow clap. Okay. So I need to go do that. Bow clap, bow clap. Inspect his foot. There's a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. Alright. This is dinner. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Pillar of Doom. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Using the arcane symbols painted on stone, you take a step closer. Study the symbols. Knowledge check failure. Try to recognize the symbols as they shift and change right before your eyes. As you escape the room, blood oozes from your nose. Minus 2 reason. Fantastic. Let's eat the book. And get a level. Advanced and next experience level. Choose 1 perk and 1 stat upgrade. Art knowledge. Plus 1 perception. High for art details. Running shoes. Leadership. Plus 1 charisma. Perception. guess we'll just do knowledge. Art knowledge. Okay, 11. Cafe corridor. Modest. Check out the supper. Drink check past. It smells nauseating, but put some meat on the plate. Long pig steak. That's beautiful. Plus 2 stamina adds a new stats. Smells delicious. Smells incredible. Long pig is a euphemism for human meat. So, we're gonna avoid eating that. Storage room. Shutter instantly recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself in here. How was the vigil being held in a place like this? His grand uncle was a Greek. And pray again at 12. Phil watched. Yeah. Like, there's at least, it looks like there's 3 people here. Retreat from the room, minus 2 reason. Fantastic. Guest seems strangely uninterested in its vigil. So, bow bow bow. Wow. Body. It's missing. Seems someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. Overgrown plants casting an unsettling shadow. Where is everybody? I may have fucked up a little bit. Alrighty then. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, decided to push it out of the way, discovered a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room giggling. A puppet measure. -1 to all. Weapon. So we'll try to find one. It's going to cost 49. So don't quite have enough time to focus and hit. Dodge. Now, so original plan. That was nothing, I think. Nothing else I can really do. Unless I want to. That instead. Oh, that's fed. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but 12 XP. Managed to find one of the guests. They're shaken, but otherwise safe. Both decided to get the hell out of this place, but the door's gone. Weird fiction. Well, I'm out exploring. So we go exploring again. Like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reached the ceiling. I don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Check out the table. Success. Notes lying on the table look like reminders of madness, but you could see a method to their madness. Two, burn envelope found in the study. Orders twist and turn trapped in this mansion. Think you the other guests should you risk getting lost yourself? Do not see an envelope. So I guess I'm not burning anything. Kill them. I think I'll pass on that creepy giant face. Enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks on the wall. Each sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Let's go with the sculpture. The head of the sculpture looks so lifelike. You move close and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom. It's reaching for your head. No thanks, I need that. Headless mannequin. Perfect. Dodge. Dodge. Nice. I think we'll stick with that. And we did not dodge that time. Following a weak wavering cry, you enter a dark room. Inside, spot a figure hunched in the corner. You recognize the expensive clothes, but this thing can't possibly be human. Don't look. Hello. Found it. Transformed by her greeting. Well, fucking whoops. Ain't broke. Don't fix it. Here I am shanking the bitch with a broken bottle. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing a shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Yeah, those are called thoughts. Where are you? Sacrifice the guest. No. Okay, I do not have a choice. Because it's not letting me explore. Forget that. Unseen force leads your hands. Reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Whoops. Conclude the ritual. Price is paid. Voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself laying in the wet grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize the tattoo on the old man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. The coarse voice explains the ritual. Try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. Death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. The man whom you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. Vicious version of a violent vigil. Ending C. So 30 experience, 15 experience, minus 5 boon. 1 reason stamina, and a day passes. Level 3. Running shoes, don't need it. Gain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks, that's not bad. Faster offensive actions. I kinda like that. And knowledge. Actually, I should probably do these, but nah. Oh god, serfs. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. Fantastic. Another small key. Criminal investigating storage. Yeah. I'll still just hold on to it. Probably just my imagination. Nope. The police are helpless. More victims. Yep. Still didn't fix water bomb. Dark black and oil and glisten. No way you're gonna watch yourself in that. Mystery. I guess we'll do Skizzers. Another boy from your school has disappeared. And has a terrible woman's returned from the grave, only with a quiet smile and sharp scissors. So it would be slower, but hit harder. But it's a strength weapon rather than a dex weapon, so... You know, it was a bad idea looking there last time, and we got the same bat, so let's not look there. Port is followed by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. Damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Detour, please. Bear safe and sorry. Take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. This floor, please. Oh, right, I need to get that out. Back in. Okay, good thing I did take it out, just because I would have tried to do the same sigil as last time. Let's not stay though. Never find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand she holds a bag, in the other a pair of bloody scissors. Marked by the scissor lady. Lottie. Okay. Oh. 85%. I think now I can squeeze. Yeah, that in. So we have 16 left. No, I cannot get any more sauce out of it. Bashes. Fantastic. Plus the chalk. Use tries. So that's the correct design. Part of me is tempted to use an incorrect design. See what happens, but nah. And the kitchen goes, bam, the lights are off, so he's cooking on a large pot. I don't like the smell of it. See what the rock's cooking. No, let's try to find a first aid kit. Knowledge, check, success. Find the first aid kit next to the storage cabinet. Quickly bandage yourself up and leave. Sound the scissors getting closer. Gotta hurry. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Time warper. Fantastic. Nope, math, not math. Not quite. Well, Old Faithful it is. Actually, I have enough. Only seems to be weak against this type. A little older and weaker. That's not good. Ritual, please. What's that? Hello. Okay. Not that. Not that. Actually, yeah. We're going back to old reliable. Two focuses on that one. Yeah. So one. Combat's not particularly hard. I'm not gonna lie. But the game's more about the atmosphere. Such. Torlight's dead. Yep. More experience, less doom, tiny heal, time passes. Another level. Folklore studies, outdoors. Hot bath. Prove resting at home. Can't rest at home, so fuck that. We'll go with luck. I'm gonna actually go Dex this time. Old God's Healers. Air fills have made me hurt. Rest action is less effective. Fantastic. Another key. Well, spoiled for choices. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlit Sailors. Began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. Dark rising ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. Single-handed, swinging at the helm of a captivated fisherman, seemed eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find vile ooze in the nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. How are they catching ooze in a net? It's got 2 items to complete this quest. Where's my storage? Stored items. Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. Quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Escaped. There. Stay Mr. Doom for spells. Costume to enter, recruit allies, gossip. Go to the floor. Just because Doom's pretty low, instead of bringing some priest died on this rock. Perhaps sneezes to get seeped into it. It's too risky. Stirred by your surroundings, take a step back and trip on a branch. Good. Wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings near the tree. By looking at neighbors, can they be connected with the current mystery? Knowledge failure. And we'll investigate the forest one last time. Abandoned hut. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get a grip. Nope. Downtown, please. We got 3 funds. Let's see what the dog's got. Sharp one-handed dex. Backpack. Scout compass. $390.70. It would be much faster. Yes, thank you, dog. I'll hold on to the broken bottle in case something happens to my knife. But investigate. Restaurant. Hear a faint sobbing sound coming from an alley nearby. Then you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You can hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. Gross. Oh. Oh no. Blue corpse. Okay. Base chance to hit 102. So fast that just stab the shit out of it. Though you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Investigate. The alleyway, apparently. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping in this neighborhood. Get lost. For an hour trying to find a way out, finally completely exhausted. Up on the main street is the passage to the neighborhood slowly closes behind you. More doom, please. Arrive at the fisherman's house. It stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Hardware shop. You were startled when you discovered a headless body. Horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room. Animate head. Ooh. Not very strong, but not easy to hit. Oh, there's also a limit to the amount of actions it can take. I never noticed that. So I guess then we're better off doing like that. Wait, what's that? Oh, black hair. Use. Combines with sewing kit. A lock of human hair. Occult flesh. Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated, covered in black marks. Well, that's spooky. I don't have a sewing kit, but heatwave continues, record temperatures. Continuing investigation takes more and more effort. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You whip around, hoping to spot one. Dog. You do have sewing kit, but it's gonna cost 2. Can't sell that for 5. I'm sorry, dog. How can we help you? There's some information. Yep. Tech thanks you for the information. Answer your word. sewing kit. Right? That's what you do is you combine it with the sewing kit. I just want to see what it does. So, sewing kit, hair, plus 3 stamina, and 3 2 needles and thread. Shouldn't you ask a doctor to do it? Okay. We're a little low on these, and so that might come in handy. A skin flip. Military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop those big horrors lurking out there? Probably not, but extra reason is nice. My man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. Beating movements of his arms disturb you. Walking on the beach, discover a giant charred pit. So you wonder what was burned here and why. You hear crackling sound getting louder as everything around you becomes scorching hot. Hey, look, it's Joshua Graham. Extra whiskey guy. This attack can't hurt a ghost enemy. Fantastic. Dodge. Damage to Doom. It fucks me up a bit. Also, I don't know if Crispy Man will appreciate the Crispy spell. Flap out, flap. Control is too short to have an effect, that's right, it's 5. Caustic dodge. More than I got. Alright. He got 3 fright. Okay. Well, let's try just slapping at him. 3 right. So that actually does not help. Flat, 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 flat. So we're gonna have 3 claps for sure. That could be it. You right. How about that? 1 right. Permanent injury now. Well, shit. Time to get the fuck out of here, I guess. Okay. Burn. Receive additional combat damage. Fantastic. I think we go hospital. Have some time before you're asked to the office. Nurse wants passing through. Reporters nearly signing the person. What are you doing? father recovered the patient. Morgue is closed. And we just wait. Finally, additional actions available. Injury cards. I have 0 funds. Cool. Well, I do need to use my sewing kit so I don't fucking die. I don't want to get rid of my knife because it's just so good. Fantastic. Waste of doom. Sign in your small shady barn. Doctors and the fishermen for a request. However, persuading them to do so might be difficult. Try talking to them. Just may check success. Catch him in a good mood. Tell you tales of sunken cities and have by underwater things with too many legs. Like octopuses. Brain takes a hit, but it's about night race towards the beach, terrified. What comes next? Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Their steps are silent in the sand. Only audible sounds are ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. Right at the water's edge, breathless, possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating the dark ocean under a dark sky. Cannot make out figures on board. It's not the sailors. Black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You're terrified at their power, but believe that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Okay, just the usual. Ending A. Black beings never return, yet mothers do not let their children play on the beach. No time people forgot the last time they saw a boat on the waves, though some claim to see strange beings coming to port at night. Rolling up. Thinking always way out from so extra decks. Yep. And I'm gonna take down. Even more decks, please. What do you got? Closing out town with close by police. You'll have to find a new way out. Village Mansion, Forest, Gospel, Doom. Another key. Okay. And one I can investigate is this one, which goes to the lighthouse. Honestly, the lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Enter. We need 5 keys. It was already open. Enter. Found me inside the cursed lighthouse. It's telling you 2 things. That whoever, whatever is behind this the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place. You should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. I'm afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Alright. Rest a bit. Start climbing. Climbing the winding staircase, you were stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. Rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Oh, Takashi-san. the ultimate opportunist who deals doom damage. So we have a 105% chance to hit. Can't quite hit two strong attacks. So we'll just do that. Let's see here. Each weak one can steal 4. I'm doing 7. So yeah, he's dead. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Someone's been taking photos focused on you. Photos include the enemies you fought with. If there's something wrong, you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this from. What? I think it was. Let's see here. First, I don't think it was Maru. I think it might have been Akane. Wrong answer. Head starts to hurt everything, just something you've imagined. Photos suddenly disappear, so does the door. Allowing you to continue. Doom gets up to 100% by the way you do this. Following this lying staircase, stop. Wait a minute, someone broke into your apartment, stole your clues and newspaper clippings, pinned them here. Restudying them, discovered that you can't remember any of them except one. Title of the second mystery. So that one was first, this one was second. Right. Tenant XP. Open newspaper clipping of the case you seem to remember. Underneath the tiny button, press it and buzz, the gate opens. So you get it wrong, you get punished. You get it right, you don't get punished. You get a little boosty. Long winding staircase stopped by darkness. Thick black cloud obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. No light source here, because I can't just cast my fireball. Inside Brave the Veil, finally emerged a little while later. Safe, you can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Brain hurts a little bit. Along the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect to the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by movers, glass shards, and knives. Find a switch. Manage to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. Buzz, gate opens. Is it just because my dex is so high, or what? Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Nope. Now we just have to deal with the fact that I've murdered several people. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Next day, everything feels like a bad dream. Manage to stop the ritual awakening eldritch old god. What's done is done. You'll stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right once more. You're safe, for now. Survived level 5, difficulty skeptic, equip, stake knife, and compass. Chosen timeline, A. Next story, World of Horror, Summon God, Ithotu. Lasted 67 minutes, 4 mysteries, 26 new events, 10 new enemies, 7 new achievements. Menu. Ow, that one actually hurts to look at. Same with that one. Sure, we'll do this one. challenges. Sure, let's try a challenge. One last thing. Tell man left the suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder what that could mean. Something strange in your neighborhood. I forgot to actually change the password. Welcome challenge. One cold turkey. Challenge level 1. Difficulty just character hard. Backstory world report, old god random. Automatically discard all acquired cigarettes. Start with a bottle of water instead. Acid presents. Theory. Start with reminder. Random spell and new personal class. Acid presents. Will disable all offensive combat actions. Interesting. Only after photo shoot was cancelled to discover that your business here, Paolo, is closed. Did everyone move out, or True Believer, Zuki, Seventh Curse, Old God Random? All additional actions but rest are disabled for the duration of the playthrough. Oh. Let's just do this one. No weapon, we have a bottle of water. Food, liquid, plus 1 stamina. Refreshing. I actually do not like this palette. I'll try this one. It's kind of cool. Tofu. Entry. Damage. You. Hard enough. Plus 1 damage. Oh, with the team rush damage. But we don't get withdraw. All combat actions are slower. Fantastic. Extra cash there. Good. Thug Jacket. Bar Brawl. Mafia. And look, it's period. Samurai. T-shirt. I'm gonna go with you. I haven't even ever played with that so I'll help you calm down, do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature you set to? So cold, extra reason, warm, small XP, or hot for stamina. Since we're full, we'll just take the XP. Feeling prime for Christmas. Okay. Star Brewed, blood bottles, creepy feature of found footage, far out fable of Fear Festival, curious case of contagious home. Let's go with this one. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be waked. People who try to wake the patients only end up falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? How did the strange illness start? Check the news reports. I'm not in love with this palette anymore. I kind of wish the colors were reversed on most of them, but this will do for now. Let's check the weird news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before people fall asleep. Investigate village location twice. Bleak. Okay. No one answers. We knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd since he's usually punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you something's wrong. And you quickly open the door and enter. There's no sign of the professor, and the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt about what happened, but how, and why. Looting. Search the room, can't find anything. Sound police sirens force you jump through a broken window and you're injured. Fantastic. Investigate the village one more time. Double quest. Crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. Old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Plus item. Dust of Seeing. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Sets enemy power to 0. What is it? White dust that has no smell. Cocaine. School. And let's get to investigating. Floor's flooded. Let's just risk going through. Perception check failure. Too late to keep something from biting your ankles. Not bleeding badly, but you worry about an infection. Black sludge. Gets into the wound. Popping blood. -2 dexterity. Should I be worried? Probably. Got 5 funds, so... Okay, discount item. Empty bottle. Wish I had that before. We used to store liquids. Let's actually head to the hospital since we're popping blood. Stable condition. Discard. Nothing happens. Can't do anything to with that. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. Patient's threat level increases. Yippee! -1 modifier to all skill checks. Fantastic. I guess investigate the hospital. Part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. How are they paying me if they got... I haven't read this. Oops. Got their name and address. Let's get out there. How are they doing art if they're in comas? While taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling that something bad is about to happen. Elevator doors open. Brace yourself. Elevator doors open. You're in the hospital corridor. Getting dark, see a private cemetery and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. In front. Go around and see who's behind you. Likely the other person is a kind old lady who points you to the tombstone you're looking for. Under a stone, I know someone left for you. Smooch of XP. That man dabbled in magic. He found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for summoning ritual. Seems he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. That was fucking stupid of him. We're gonna just go. Only metro line in town connects to the university and the science complex. take a ride to gain some time, but I have a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? What? 14 weeks guard closely, must find a way to sneak through. Walk to the hospital corridor and hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from the closet. Bloodsucker. Okay. Dodge. Kick. Prep. Kick. A weapon. Improvised weapon. Quite kicking. Sure, assess. Broken bottle. You can regain health, successful strikes, anything to satisfy their electrical thirst, and means that years in nursing school so they can inhabit hospitals undetected. Last tulip. Scarred bottle turned into a weapon. I have 3 different bottles. Okay. So let's start dodge, and I can't use the bottle. Replicate. We'll save that and launch. Patient 0. Escape quarantine. Managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding police and finally reached the quarantine wing. The coma patients were brought in. Pulses are slowly weakening and blood pressure dropping. Must hurry. What's the scene? Following the old man's up, advice to throw the death of scene in the air. Reel's weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling. One above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. To try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. Creature causing a contagious coma plaguing your town will take notice of you. Stand yourself or perish. Dream Devourer will kill us in 2. Dodge. Assess. Plug life support. Monsters gain strength from sleeping patients. Plugging life support from one and weaken the monster to kill that patient. Deals 15 damage, costs 3 reason. Against magic. Missed. Warning, you will die at the beginning of your next encounter. Fantastic. Or I'll die here. My encounter was the final straw. Mine has snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane. But no, old god will visit awakening to devour humanity. The drugs haven't made the worst disappear. Well, shit. Think complete anything. Stick to this. Good dawn, sure. Sure, we'll try that. Vanished the other dimension a long time ago. Goizo, thing forsaken by God, has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. Glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Resting at home faces doom. Goku, Flame, and Fine Drain. Deals 5 damage, regain 2 reason, cost of 1 max reason. Yes, presence. Disables all standard offensive combat actions. Plus 4 max reason. Cool. That's my cash. Real casual shirt. Team Twitch. WZ86. Events, yep. A little history of Hotel, Transforming, Cobb Memoir of Morgan Morgans. Let's go this one. There are many old mansions around this town. Maru Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But it's the only treasure thing that took place here. There. This is probably going to be my last run. Friends you've talked with, I'm not sure where the mansion itself is located. I have to find the mansion first. The library may shed some light on it. The Barbie. A spell for Doom. Sure. Interpreting the old translation since T's task finally found the dragon we were looking for. New spell. Oh boy, the second one of these. Ah. Okay, escape the shore. The pool's empty at this hour. It's dark, but you can swear something suddenly moved on the surface of the water. Got the lockers. Let's unlock the wallet. Nice. You can give that to the dog. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. Copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper. Prepare to leave. Investigate the seaside location twice. A gigantic and invisible leaf deep void in the sea. It's not moving. I swear it's watching. Nice to reason. Fantastic. Summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. The bodies were never found. Until now. Class of 1971. supposed to be something. You learn the cliff on the mansion was built on the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system, so I've read some books that might help you. Chikawa. A article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. Search of the missing team scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern wall. 422 Crooks. Architect Sterno. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall for the purpose. Okay. Hey yo, dog. Flashlight is probably not bad. Compass is also good. Take the flashlight. Glance around. Notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. So you turn to your friends for reassurance. Notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted. You can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You realize something's tearing them off. Hiding something? Can't help but wonder what lies beyond the mask and feel the faces of people around you. These even the people they claim to be, they're just masquerading as something they're not, and their true identities behind the masks they wear. Very different mansions with the sketch, you finally find one. There's only one problem. Only a strong rope tender mansion through the high window. Seaside. Inside in a small shady bar and docks. Buy 'em around. No first name. Cruise free around, tell you tales of sunken cities, have by no more, I think, too many lakes. Cash for experience. Make through the window. It's the abandoned mansion. Friend to talk about. Let's explore it. Investigation can wait. Hot bath is too inviting. Yeah. Bathe happily in newfound strength. Plus one reason, I'll take it. Hear a weird noise coming from the locked study. Must find a key. Put the mansion's room to explore it. Is this new? Start here. Planning out your next steps. I think about everything that needs to be done, but everything could happen, everything awful that's already happened, and all I can think about is how scary and horrible things are. Cry. Shuffle off somewhere you won't be noticed and let the tears gush out. Eventually you shakily get to your feet. Still don't feel too great. For now, at least it's out of your system. Plus 3 reason? This must be the place where the key is. Here? One bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor, where you say you can notice her face carved out. She's carved out her own eyes. Can't see it. She cries, can't see me, right? Shudder. A faint vision of Oizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirror. -2 sham. Fantastic. Deep look virgin. One suspicious person enter a old rundown mansion. Since Expo Milk has 2 doors, which you came through the other door. Find yourself back in the corridor, you see the man vanishing behind the corner. Since you're catching up, doesn't have the time to lock the door. Who's the man? Find a cold flux in the filthy window, just as valuable. 10 XP. Overgrown garden. Investigation starts to toll on you, starting to use the obvious leads. This is taking 5 ever. Through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of the bush before you can do anything other than which man-eating plant. Well. Spell time. Let me probably actually start considering running. On occasion. Still watched. Yep. Good. More brain tricks. Not like I have to use that for every single time. Like one of the previous owners mentioned, like the tested tones, experiment with the books. Start with the shelves, sure. Another new spell. I swear, if it's another go-to flame, books are covered in thick layer dust. However, you notice that one tome must have been a serious and primitive that you learn about distant worlds and bizarre rituals. Mappa ritual. When your allies die, a random stack gets raised by one. Nah. Oh, speaking of, I don't need two of the same spell. Aren't sure what to expect. Sturdy door. The study opens with a creak. Dark, dusty room is empty, but something is wrong. Faint draft crabs. Leave the rock carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the rock. Make your way downtown. One strange song discovered a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. Can't find the source of the sounds. Then it hits you. Acoustics of the place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, step closer to the stone altar at the end ring. Explore some more. It was, I think, 422 words. Yeah. Stumble across the wine corridor, so we stumble upon something reassuring. Someone says, series of vintage looking speakers, all connected with a single unit. Speakers must be the source of the sounds. See a knob, allowing you to change its frequency. Acoustically underground pages make the waves and the machine tone make the waves and the machine tone creates a gassy. Okay, I see how it is. Gassy melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, scream in terror. Not the only one charmed by the sounds. Get ready to fuck them up. First chance amplified by the cave system making you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound is waking something else. Oh. Oh wow. That's a lot. Almost tripping over the countless human bones, you decide to run from the cave. Haunting melody continues to follow you as Otaru begins its reign of terror on the waters of surrounding Shiokawa. Only chance coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. Awakening Otaru almost made you share their fate. Decided to run from the dark. Consequences. The inner coil always snares its prey. Right now the fisherman looks so tasty. I fucked it up, I guess. Let's Doom time experience. Level second sight. Additional damage against Ghost and Eldritch. Clearing Mystery grants a random spell. Second sight. No, we'll go Ghost Connection and we gotta go Reason. Never mind, I should not have done Reason. Blood Moon, all enemies get. Okay. Using these butter should probably put everyone on edge. Stamina. EV. Rancid Ramen again. There are 2 items left, but I might just not do that. Find an envelope laying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and note from someone who's been watching. Wish you luck in your past. Constantly $2. See the restaurant from the staircase windows. Store for hours. Never seen any cooks enter or leave. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. Take a step back. Notice a weird tall woman standing in front of us. Do you look I think we can book it. Only way to investigate is get you through the restaurant yourself. Here's what following you since morning. Finally managed to lose them. Handshake feeling only get worse. The Venetian Society. Hey dog. I'll hold on to it until I can maybe get the hair again. It's probably not gonna happen. From Mark Metrocar, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. Mark your name. Reach for the package but hesitate. Actually feeling the settling in the pit of your stomach. Examine it. Dex failure. Smile until you unwrap it. You get compelled that you understand that the shop let fall to the floor with bloodied hands. Cool. Nice reason. Use that. More investigating, please. Armed by the sound of the glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore his throat. Steals gun, checks in clues, escape before more people arrive. So for clues, he didn't tear his throat but instead carved in a cult symbol with something sharp. Try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Despite your best efforts, the neighborhood starting to threat level increases. Frying corpse covered in poison ivy. Super-cha. Things just gonna get fucked up. Near day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale and shaky hand. Holds a mouse as she rushes her in and bolts the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some particles, they discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police government officials were looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a flat history of aimless, confused customers. I believe that was the end of it. Snippets in the newspaper. Snippets in newspapers from other cities unsell you. Brief articles about an exciting restaurant opening up and a mysterious owner keep showing up. No longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Abolish. Lowers the eldritch enemy damage by 1. 3 stamina. Gosh, strike. Oppose. Yeah, what do you got for me? Price hike. Most people are stocking whatever to make it hard to find what they want. All shop items cost 1. Need a little bit fucked up, but we'll manage. Sailors. Discard 2 item cards to complete the quest. Investigate. Pleasantly surprised to meet your friend while waiting for her train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's monitoring web form dedicated to paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Invite him for a coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear one room brown old guy slowly waking from the earth once again. This will be the reason for recent horrific events. -1 funds, +7 XP. Not quite worth it. Oh, good. You know, I thought I had too much reason. I'm glad I'm losing it all. Okay, touch it. Your fingers touch the stone, symbols disappear. It's a good thing, right? Second sight, self-therapy. Reading spells regains extra reason, quick thinking, sure. Nice. And guess we'll do stamina so I don't die quite as fast. Hey, we don't look as fucked up anymore. I don't have the extra thing to play around with to go shopping. Just have a nice cry. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Check success. 5 experience. Falling bark is saying you find yourself on a beach surrounded by rocks. Goblin seal. Seal, goblin, no. Dodge. I want to dodge. just to be able to throw it away. Weak against fire, weapon against old dog, that's all. Branch. No. How much health we got? 22. I didn't even deal extra damage. That's bullshit. Is it too late to be able to discard items? Enthrallment. Any additional plot work. Discard items. For a reason. Sure. Draco. Being a mystery. Trans 1 5. So fine, trust me. Continue. Store closed. Friendly dog disappeared last night. You have to find a new place to buy food. Not dog friend. Bounced. Reasons more important though. Now we got our friend. Oh, good. Then she would do it. Even if it's cheap death herself. Stalker girl. Alright. Technically less Doom cast this way. Bolt battery. Monster Doom. Yep. That's my sport. That's backpack drifting on the swimming board. Middle of the pool. See what you were looking for? Near the pool and swimming towards the backpack. Flowing water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A low figure emerges from the murky pool, blocking your only way out of the pool. Devoted teacher. Only costs 4 doom instead of 5 to run. Found less chop. Choose draw sigil on your ritual. Series square and that. First aid kit, please. Fantastic. Oh, a curse. Thank you. Dark forces scheme against you. Don't know who you can trust anymore. Blood frenzy. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna take that. And some stamina, please. Expel minus 6 doom. I'm gonna get rid of abolishing. Got cash, learned new spell, we already used it. Got stirs. Our dart to opposing cast by my house getting longer each day. My house gets 1 additional 4. Key. Bath. Stamina, please. Hey, how memoir of morbid mermaids. Chandler was obsessed with mermaids. I collected every scrap of legend about them in the school basement. And that was mine to snap. Decided it's time to make one of his own. Unfortunate students' bodies. Its materials. There's one thing everyone at school is talking about. Another girl from the area has gone missing. If there be anything connecting all the missing people, we should investigate downtown next. I suppose we'll go there first. Dog is gone. He's doggone. Road twists a turn. Get lost. Let's bucket hardware store. I have a flashlight. That was a mistake. Just like investigating suicides. Perhaps they're feasting on bloated corpse carried out to the beach by waves. Escape. Thank you. Reason is for suckers. Maybe going crazy if you swear something's watching the PC. And we're gonna go up on this is over. Yeah, sure. Observe. Morbid school. Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about swimming club itself and mermaids. Nothing stench stops you. Only scattering around fish guts everywhere and left countless fish heads. Cover your mouth and slowly retreat. Flock of seagulls officially attack the windows. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Aside from science lab, you find the plan of the town sewer system. So it's marked the path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Pocket of the park finds a girl crying alone in the playground. You ask her what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Please handle it. Tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. Sorry, is the bush still running? I'm so late for me in the bush. Gonna kill me. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The bus is going to kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. Sean Connery. Tapeworm salad. Well, we can't use flame, so we also can't run. Prepare the school plan with the school map to some Johnson school basement. That must be the place the kidnappers keep the missing swimmers. In the school gym, no string black doll. Thank you. First through the door to the janitorial closet. Sorry, too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. Her upper torso is. Yellow fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Not giving up. After previous failure, the obsessed janitors found another body experiment on you. I don't think I can win. Fuck it. You're killing us both with this one. Sure. One reason. We have a maximum of one reason. Mad janitor's body slumps to the floor. Pick up his axe and using it as a crutch, try to leave the room. During the weekend, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but you will sleep a little better knowing that the other students are safe. Ending A. Third eye. Postal knowledge perception until end mystery. Does not stack. Water level suddenly increases. Our city slowly sinking. Going to the seaside, application has a chance of flipping French status. What that means. Thank you. Well. There's no point, I'm at my maximum reason, so. I just gotta hope I don't get into a fight. Start climbing. horrible old god has snatched almost everything you said. Weeks later, you and the group of survivors have managed to cover every mirror in the building you currently reside in. You see your reflection in your lover's eyes. It takes you a while to realize the gut wrenching implications. You start to scream. The Oizo has found another way in. Darn. I need to stop, but at the same time, I can run through this really quick. Just try for a different ending since there's apparently 4. I need to turn the combat tutorial off. Where's the fire? Investigate. Okay. Strength is higher. So and we're gonna not put the correct sigil up this time. Good. Fine. She suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I insist. Fantastic. Rancid. Creepy substitute teacher hands dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should pieces have so many legs? Probably not. Fantastic. Hey, freak. I'm pretty sure that's the time. Yeah, that's the real world time. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool. Same one twice in a row. Sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. You've drawn it wrong. Frozen Fury watches the twitching horror gets closer and closer. Raises enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Not really. Scissor woman. Horror. Ooh. That is not a good chance to hit. How much is dodge? A lot. Prep, swing, dodge, say that, and launch. the big swing to finish the fight. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace of her left of her, the large scissors. You stare at them, not sure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly pick up the scissors, and your mouth widens in a smile. Cursed scissors. War is over for now. Okay. So yeah, this has been World of War. Yeah. Second initiate cultist. Boo-boo. Harbinger Boo. Anyways, just because I know it's quick to get through this one and back to the main menu. Extra impressive things, achievements, enemy endings, encyclopedia, mystery monograph. All mystery endings you've seen. Chivos, 10 out of 92. 20 locations compass. School Wraith, haunted corridors. Play through without resting. Oh, and that actually unlocks stuff. New game with a second character. Roll 1 during the stat check. Nice. Your first playthrough. Roll 2. Use your playthrough to reduce loss. Roll Doom 3. Use your playthrough due to Doom. Totem. Playthrough World of War backstory. 3 human enemy, 1 combat. Dude. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. It's been World of War. I like it. Might come back to it. Probably not for a while. Got to finish up Silk Song. And like I said, look outside. Got a big update. Probably its last major update. I'll probably try to run through that. But until next time, which might be tomorrow, it might not be, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Either way, take it easy.